Are you confused about where to start with cardio? Do you want to lose weight and gain confidence? Well, I was lost when I first started with cardio and I had no idea what I was doing. But learning about it, there is definitely a quicker way to get to your results. And no matter what, cardio is going to be in the equation. So, where do you start? How do you get the best results with cardio? Well, today you find out. So, you know that you need to lose weight and you want to look better and be more fit. So, obviously, cardio needs to be in the equation because we know that you need to burn more calories than you're consuming to be in a calorie deficit to lose fat and to lose weight. So cardio is a great way to train your heart, but also to increase the calories burned throughout the day. So no matter what cardio that you choose, you need to choose at least one, and you need to do it at least a couple times a week so that the added extra calories burned actually add up at the end of the week. So if you're not doing enough cardio, your calories are still going to be higher than the calories that you burned, and you won't lose any weight and you won't lose any body fat. So simply put, you want to do the minimum amount to put the equation into your favor. So you don't want to start with too much cardio, and I think that can be to start off slower and slowly progress and watch your body transform as you go, and the slower the better. So I would say start with 20 minutes of moderate intensity cardio and see how your body feels. And the biggest thing you want to learn from cardio is that you want to be consistent so you get the adaptation and the fat loss from the effort that you're actually putting into the cardio. Because if you start a cardio program or you start any exercise program and you do it for 3 days and then you fall off, it doesn't matter because you're going to lose everything that you gained. So start off slow and try to slowly increase the cardio into your program and slowly add it in as you go, so you're not overwhelmed and you can continue the consistency enough so that way you get the results and that you create that equation that you burn more calories than you take in to lose the weight and body fat. Doesn't matter if you're gonna want to gain muscle or lose weight, you're gonna want to continue cardio. So when I said in the beginning of this video that consistency really matters, is it really does, because like I said, you want to continue it as you build muscle or increase it even further if you're trying to lose more weight and use it as a tool to your advantage. But when the consistency comes into play is that there's so many different kinds of cardio that you can do. You can do steady state, you can do intervals, you can even do like body weight exercises, you can do HIIT training. It's so much. So what you want to do is focus on try one thing and see how you feel and see how you like it. So maybe start out with steady state cardio. Try it for a long enough time to get a good picture. Because for me, when I first started, I was bouncing around like crazy, and I never really got a good idea and actually what worked for my body because I didn't give it enough time to sink in. So I like to think of the analogy as like you're painting a picture. You don't just take 2 strokes or 2 workouts and say this didn't work, but you didn't paint the whole picture. You didn't give your body enough information to make the change. So stick with something, whether it's walking, whether it's running, whether it's interval training, whether it's riding the bike, whether it's on the elliptical at the gym. Pick something and stick with it, and you'll be amazed at what the results you'll get, because no matter what you do, it's worked for somebody. So it may work for you, it may not work for you, but give it a full picture and move on, and then you'll have to come back if it's good, or if it's something better, then you stick with it. So keep going. When I first started on the elliptical at Planet Fitness, there was a heart rate chart, and it said like fat burning zone, it said the cardio zone, and it's kind of hard not to, you're going to the gym to lose weight and you see fat burn, or you're looking on the list of different workouts on the elliptical or treadmill and it says fat burn workout or heart. You're like, well, I care about my heart, but this is fat burn and I want to lose my fat, I want to lose the weight, so you pick fat burn. And fat burn is a more lower intensity workout. So the reason why they say fat burn is the body will burn two sources of energy, and it's from the food that you consume. So it's either a fat source or it's a carbohydrate source. So during lower intensity, your body is primarily burning fat as fuel versus carbohydrate. So they can put, technically, yes, you're burning fat as fuel, but you're not burning body fat off your body. So you want to push yourself as hard as you can, but maintain focus and reach the amount of time that you wanted to reach. So if you're trying to do 20 minutes on the treadmill and by minute 5 you've gassed yourself, it doesn't work. But your body will adjust, and then eventually you can increase the intensity. So you want to go like 65%, 70% of all-out pace. So you want to push yourself and not focus so much on a heart rate, but focus more on how you're feeling. So I like to use like 1 out of 10. So 1 is like resting, 0 resting, and 10 is like, all right, 30 seconds and that's it, I need to rest. You need to be 6 or 7. So, and then of course you're gonna adjust and figure it out over time, and making it into a lifestyle, making it part of who you are, and seeing the results will really, really hook you and push you farther than you can ever imagine. If you want more information like this to help you get the best results that you can, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. It doesn't matter what type of cardio you do. It does matter that you are doing cardio, whether you're building muscle or burning fat. Yes, if you're building muscle, you don't want to do tons of cardio because that could potentially burn your muscle. But that doesn't mean you're lazy and you just lift weights and that's it. If you're trying to look good and build muscle at the same time. If your goal is to just build muscle or be as strong as possible, fine, you don't need to do cardio. But most people, you want to be healthy, you want to look as best as possible, and you want to have the most muscle possible. So you're gonna want to do cardio and weights at the same time. So when I first started, I only did cardio, and then I went to the other extreme where I was like, well, I want to build muscle, so I need to only do cardio. And the best thing you can do is find a good medium and find what works for you. If running doesn't work for you, walk. Do another form of cardio to build up. And then eventually someday you might lose the weight, you might feel better, it might relieve pressure on your body, and you might be able to run. So again, consistency, figuring out what works best for you. Everything that you've heard actually worked for somebody. So it's possible it could work for you, but it's also possible it won't work for you. So try it, give it enough time, let your body adapt, keep going, and just enjoy this process of getting better each and every workout. And you're doing something, and that really matters, and that's going to affect you for the rest of your life in the most positive way that you won't even imagine. So I hope this video helped you, and just to shed some light on cardio, and keep going. And I hope to see you in the next video.